Welcome back! Part 29. Now entering Block 3. Let's see. Yep, new enemies, of course, for every block. Oh. Yeah. What I'm looking for is the creation relics and the wild drives. Because if anything, I try to get done my item requests within the same night I progress through the block. But if I have to backtrack, you know, after beating the bosses, then I'll have to. Oh, I found the wild drives. More like they found me. Oh, there they are. And now we engage the enemy.
There are two powerful enemies.
And of course, they're very strong against physicals, but they're weak to electricity.
Alright.
Alright. Zap!
Keep it up.
Now's our chance.
And number 2. Zap!
Keep it up.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Well, this should give us 2 greasy gears, if not 1. Or worse, none.
An easy win.
Then we got money cards. Boo. Oh, we got 1 greasy gear and 1 turquoise, at least. Alright. Now that I've showcased that battle, now I gotta find one with creation relics. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, creation relics only show up during a set amount of floors. Oh, safe. There they are.
3 dazed enemies. This is our chance.
And a mock wheel too.
Hello.
Yep. Mock wheels are weak to electricity and wind. Creation relics. Ouch.
Well done.
They are weak to darkness. So, anyway, I'm gonna zap the mock wheel. And then go for the other relic. But of course, no knockdown.
Jeez, that one. It has multiple
Oh,
weaknesses.
yeah, and the mock wheel also nulls, slashes, and pierces.
Still alive.
There you go. What do you think you're doing?
Hang in there.
Oh, when they are knocked down, if they can't knock down the enemy with their current equipment, then they'll use healing seals.
Help me.
Otherwise, they'll just bide their time.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. That was a close one.
Orange.
Yep. Anyway, now we have experience card right here. It's not gonna matter for much. And we got 1 relic fragment. We got 2-handed sword. Also, on this floor is, I believe, an Unamar Kudasuna. You know, a rare chest. Or should I say a gold safe. But where is it? Yeah, I decided to keep looking. And, oh, there it is. And of course, that katana is what we need for our request. And safe! Alright then, now with that, we have to move on towards the 72nd floor. That's where our next boss fight awaits. Alright then. Let's see, yep, is that close? On the 72nd floor. For this next boss fight, you're going to definitely need Yukari on your team, because they're weak to wind skills. Okay. You sound tired. Anyway, two more creation relics.
Enemies. They all seem agitated. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Bam! Bam! Critical!
The enemy's down.
Well done.
Attack again. I can do
And
it.
let's use some wind skills right here. And another critical!
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at 'em.
And there we go. Now, I believe we move on to the boss fight. But now before we get some experience on our side. Oh! Wapo's leveled up and learned Fire Boost. Next move she learns is Null Freeze at level 26. It's practically useless considering Freeze wears off once it's your turn. And we got a Shadow Shard. I believe Shadow Shards were relevant to a request in the original Persona 3. As such, they were very hard to come by. And, of course, 3 shadows. Typical. Alright. The device has been activated. Let's see, I believe I did. Yep, I have enough greasy gears. I got them off screen. Oh yeah, and of course, change my equipment if needed. I'm gonna use wind braces. Since Pale Rider here has Garula as one of his actual skills.
Ooh. Oops.
Anyway, yep, check requests, and I got one finished for you. 3 greasy gears. From a particularly strong monster. Now she's gonna have to think of harder requests for us to fulfill. Oh boy.
Boy.
Anywho, now, Onomara Kunitsuna, I got one for you. Right here. Oh, and of course, another request will fulfill down the line. The sword heals illness. This katana move independently of its owner, lop the fucking greenest limb in one swipe. Ouch.
Damn, son.
Let's see, we also have, Orthrus with Dodge Slash. And of course, I leave the fusion on camera for some reason.
For some reason.
Don't worry, folks. It doesn't happen like this all the time. After a while, I do decide to leave most of my more advanced fusions in, off screen. Oh, Dodge Slash, Diorama, Dodge Elect, Maragi. I'll take that.
Woo!
And Orthrus with the Hangman. The stalwart harbinger of thy victory. And, considering it has so many, different, features to it, I'm not sure how to describe it. I'm sure it will explain itself in the, compendium, but, I don't know, I'm not gonna do that right now. Anyway, a special piece of armor. And what we got? A tiger hide belt. It's men only. And now we can also attempt to fuse Omitsuno level 33 plus. For the chance to fuse another chariot persona, Natataishi, which is level 37. And of course, Natataishi is going to be required to summon, yeah, it's going to be required to fuse Alice of the Death Arcana. So,
Yep.
but of course, we won't get the chance to fuse Alice until, or any of the personas that require multiple personas, until until the very earliest September 21st. So yeah, we have a long way to go and a long time to wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I more or less just settle for one of these skill sets. Yeah, no. I do apologize for leaving this stuff in, folks. No, I don't want Elect Boost and Ice Boost. I settle for this. Yeah. Oh well. I was hoping to get Torn Shot and Blade of Fury on the same skill set. But no. So does it has Ice Boost for no reason. So does it has Ice Boost for no reason. Next level learns
No reason whatsoever.
Now next level it learns Null Rage and then Resist Pierce. Alright, interesting reward for you. Now we can use Natataishi. We received a Machine Core. And of course, to fuse Alice, we need Lilum, Pixie, Natataishi, and Narcissus. However, there is a request related to Alice. It involves getting the Megiddo skill on Alice, and therefore it can be quite troublesome considering it's going to be quite hard to get Megiddo onto one of those 4 personas anyway. Considering not many personas learn Megiddo. Unless you lucked out with a skill morph. In any case, let's resummon my personas right here. Get Hypixie out here. And for the hell of it, Takumi Kazuchi. Shisa.
Just because.
Yeah. And I already have Rakshasa and Fortuna. And oh yeah, we're gonna need already have Orthrus. Ah, Mithra. Alright then. With that out of the way, we're now ready to fight the bosses.
Whee!
Okay, got my persona in place, all my equipment is ready. Alright, now all that's left is to save and then go back to the 72nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your cat again?
Yeah, he's meowing about something.
Help.
Yeah, again, it reminds me of when I had a cat. Anyway, have a persona with Autotar Kaja at the outset, and we'll be good to go. And something to boost my magic. How about, the bow and arrow I got right here, plus 2 magic. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have another pair of magic sandals, so I'm gonna have to make do with what I got.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well.
the Furious Gigas. They're strong against physicals, and they're weak to wind.
Be ready. I sense it's a strong one.
But of course, just like with the Golden Beetles back in Arca, they are weak to wind, but
Give me a sec.
they
I'll
heavily
scan the
resist it
target.
at the same time. Which annoys me.
Boy.
Now, the true thing to do with this fight is rely on all-out attacks. While we put, which means that if you're trying to go for as little a body count as possible on your side, it's best to bring in just an MC and Yukari. That way they can easily knock them down. But then again, the more party members you have, the more powerful your all-out attacks are.
So, yeah.
The enemy is down.
So I'm gonna take the risk by Mitsuru and Akihiko on heal and support. Then again, I don't need to worry, because look at that!
Whoa.
Yeah, they spend their first turns doing either Power Charge or Rebellion. Power Charge, of course, pretty much multiplies their next physical attack. You know, power, that is. And Rebellion increases their critical hit rate. Not just theirs, but yours too.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
So everyone gets an increase in critical hit. But
That was a close
it's
one.
not really that useful, especially if you're against enemies that excel in physical attacks. That may easily wipe you out. And we got one precious egg, which fully heals all of an ally's SP. Anyway, I'll get back my sword. Because coming up, hold on. Coming up, we have another boss fight to do. This one is of the Hierophant Arcana. Going by memory, I remember it is of the Hierophant, and it has 2,000 HP. By the way, the next boss we fight, and it has quite a lot of tactics it used to defend itself. Oops. Such as, well, I'll mention more of that when we get to the fight. Anyway, let's check Akihiko's status. Ah, Thunder Bracers. Alright, Velvet Room. How may I help you today? Yes, I fulfilled a request. 5 relic fragments. It's a shame, really. The humans only believe what they can see. They are made from people's feelings. Have you ever thought about why your persona looks as it does? You have a good point, Elizabeth.
Very good point.
Mm-hmm. But, oh yeah, of course, to fuse our next persona for a request, we must wait till September 21st. Yep. And yeah, I believe it is boss time.
Eee.
Now, the boss itself, it resists slash and pierce attacks and reflects fire, ice, and electricity. Its only vulnerabilities are Strike, Wind, and Almighty. However, it has Dodge Strike to prevent damage from strike attacks. And, of course, your only party member that can use Wind skills is weak to electricity, which this boss excels at. So,
Oh, yeah.
so thus, we're in trouble. Well, actually,
Yeah.
it's not really. Anyway, the Fanatic Tower.
This Hierophant is quite powerful.
Now, this thing, of course, my strategy is to have my persona of choice being Taki Mikazuchi with Elect Break. Because this boss's weapons of choice, Mind Charge Zyanga and Mazyanga, and Poison Mist with Poison Boost. And occasionally Elect Break to nullify one of your allies' electricity resistance. But yeah, if you're gonna have Yukari in this party, make sure she has something to protect herself from electricity damage. Otherwise, you are in for a world of hurt. And if you manage to preempt it with Elect Break, preempt Mind Charge, that is, use Magic Mirrors to do this. Ouch.
I failed to finish it off.
So thus, this boss isn't that hard now that I've pretty much came in prepared.
Yes.
But even so, if you're gonna fight this guy normally, by normally I mean not the strategy that I use, you're not gonna want to use Yukari in the boss fight unless she is fully prepared. But no, the thing is, this boss will also use Poison Mist, like I said, with Poison Boost to make it 50% more effective. And of course, does that with Power Charge. Mind Charge pretty much increases the next magical attack by 2.5 times. So pretty much a sudden increase to 250% more damage.
This thing won't give up.
I couldn't finish it
But of
off.
course, the risk is that you leave yourself open to attack while you wait to use your mind charged damage. Zianga,
Obey my command.
fortunately, she could heal that off. Now, I remember in the journey, I had a lot of difficulty with the Fanatic Tower
This thing won't
because
give
of my insistence on keeping Yukari in my party for as long as possible. Because, you know, the two of them being like a battle couple, so to speak. But,
Yeah.
but of course, that didn't work out well most of the time, especially against enemies that use Zeal skills a lot. And I remember getting berated as such for my insistence on keeping her in the party, whereas a certain someone, who shall remain nameless, opts to kick her out of the party as soon as possible. But no, I like having my healers with multi-target abilities, like Medea, or Medea Rama, or Medea Rahan.
To finish it off.
And KO.
Did it.
So we got 3 magic mirrors out
Oh.
of that. We got 3 magic mirrors out of that.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got 2 homunculi and a soma.
Yes.
Anyway, next in line, I accepted a request off screen, I believe. Yeah, to hunt down a bronze medal. So I gotta look for a golden shadow in these last few floors. And as luck would have it, I did find one. Anyway, floor 87. Nope, nothing here, so up to floor 88.
Whee.
There aren't many in this floor either. Nope, not that way. And oh,
Nope.
oh, oh. There it is.
Oh. Hello.
Of course, get to my position and sneak attack.
Ain't getting away.
Destroy it.
Not this time. Miss. But 626.
Okay, everything's going according to
Then
plan.
again, they're only level 1. They have 100 HP. But they are, of course, a lot more difficult to destroy in Persona 3 Portable, like I mentioned earlier. Because of them having random weaknesses to physical attacks, and everything else being null. Anyway, we have the 4th old document as well.
Loot.
Alrighty. So, let's go give these things to Elizabeth and call it a night. Alright.
Need.
You received the 4th old document before the deadline. Well done. One step closer to the truth. It seems like you feel right about both good and bad experiences in the diaries, doesn't it? Have you ever thought about that? 3 bombs of life. And 1 bronze medal for you. Alright, then, for this, we get, 1 Silent Hill brand steel pipe. Yeah, and of course, speaking of Silent Hill, there are a couple of humorous references to certain medias in Silent Hill 3. Would you believe there's a Legend of Zelda reference and a Sailor Moon reference as well? Yeah, it's to be seen to be believed. Anyway, see you at part 30 for some relevance, actually. We got plot!
Hey!
Yeah, believe it or not, plot. See you then.